Let's take a look at a simple application of right triangle trigonometry. The problem before you says that the highest advertising sign in the world was a large letter I situated at the top of a 73-story First Interstate World Center building in Los Angeles. At a distance of 173 feet from a point directly below the sign, the angle between the ground and the top of the sign was 80.35 degrees. Approximate the height of the top of the sign. And the indication here would be implied to be from the ground level. Now you see the figure I built. The blue is the building. The letter I is in red. So to the very tippy top of the letter I is the height we're going to measure, okay, which I've called H. And from just directly below I on top of the building to the point on the ground that's 173 feet away, the angle of elevation, which is what this is actually technically called, the angle of elevation, is 80.35 degrees. Now, it is somewhat of a simple assumption that the building is what we call square and therefore built correctly and meeting the ground at a right angle. And we have the side we want, which is opposite 80.35 degrees, and the side that we're given, which is adjacent 80.35 degrees, and that's a perfect scenario for either tangent or cotangent, so you may take your pick. Since the opposite side is the one that we are missing, I'll use tangent because that will put the opposite side h in the numerator and the adjacent side that we know in the denominator. And then I can solve for h by multiplying both sides by 173. Now it's important to notice that this angle, 80.35 degrees, is indeed in degrees. So you want to put your calculator in degree mode and do the calculation, and let's see what we get. And I get in degree mode 1017.436977. That's floating all my 9 decimal places. And then now go back and look at the problem. You were asked to simply go back and take the answer you get and round it to the nearest whole number. The 0.4 does not round up, so we would have 1,017 feet. But again, the application, the premise of it here is that you have a right triangle and you have an angle on one side and you're finding a missing side.